Hey, peace and blessings, everybody. YB coming at you. Hope you're having a wonderful, blessed, and productive weekend. Wanted to come on live real quick because I wanted to reflect. I wanted to reflect on the LinkedIn profile makeover session that I did tonight, and I'm thankful that I did it because I was able to impact a few lives. The folks who came on were impacted based on what they shared with me, but I wanted to give some reflection because, first of all, it's important. It's important to process. It's important to process whenever you do something, whenever you have a project, whenever you work on something in particular. All right. So tonight, what I'm doing is I'm debriefing, I guess. Right. This is an opportunity to debrief on my experience with the LinkedIn profile makeover session masterclass that took place tonight. And I'm so grateful and appreciative, first and foremost, to my accountability partners. First and foremost, I want to give a shout out to my accountability partners because if it wasn't for them, I would not have executed, right? If it wasn't for them, I would not have executed. Because see, by nature, I am very much a visionary, right? I am a visionary. I'm someone that comes up with a lot of ideas. I'm always coming out with ideas, things that I want to do. I keep talking about it. I keep talking about it. I keep talking about it. And that's all I did was just talk, right? Talk. For those of you who have taken the DISC assessment, I'm a very high I on the DISC assessment. I love people. I love talking. And because I love talking, I don't focus on getting results, right? At least I didn't before. And so today was an opportunity for me to execute on an idea, on a thought that I had so that I could prove to myself that I could get it done. So shout out to my accountability partners for not only holding me accountable, but encouraging me to move forward and just put it out there, right? Don't worry about the results. Just put it out there. And that's exactly what I did. So let me break down what happened today. So, well, actually it started Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday, I had the opportunity to experience a 2-day speaker boot camp as a result of what Eric Thomas and his association, Eric Thomas and Associates, put out through their Game Changers speaker program. All right. So for those of you who know me, you know that since 2016, I've been rocking hard and heavy with Dr. Eric Thomas, E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher. And at the end of 2015, God laid on my heart, to connect with that man and to bring him to Richmond. All the while, what really was happening in the background was that I was being led to grow and change as a result of Eric Thomas's experience and follow him, which then opened up the door for me to make all these different connections to my current coach, Kendall Ficklin, to my accountability brothers, Rasheem, Dewan, Marshall, my brothers that are in the G, Grindation, right? And so, but I went through this speaker boot camp Friday and Saturday, and the information that I received was so rich. Now, keep in mind, I am a certified game changer through Eric Thomas and Associates. I got certified September 2018. But I went through this process because of where I am in my business, and I felt like I had a couple of gaps. And so as a result, I experienced one particular session where a brother talked a little bit about his process and how he helps clients to attract business through his system. I'm not going to go into it too much, but that inspired me, right? That inspired me to think about my system. And one of the things that my coach, Kendall Ficklin, has been challenging me on over the last few months since we started our higher level of coaching was to focus on strategy, systems, and structure, right? Strategy, system, and structure. And so today, after acquiring all of this knowledge, right? After acquiring all this information, I needed to produce, right? Because here's the challenge for many people, especially those of you who are watching. We consume information. We bring in all of these ideas and information, but we're not producing anything. Imagine if you ate for 40 years, right? You ate food for 40 years and you never produced anything. You never let out any waste. Could you imagine how big you would be? You probably wouldn't even be alive, right? You probably just die because you just have all of this stuff on the inside of you, right? And that's where many of us are, and that's where I was, right? So today, I had the idea to create a video, right? Really to do this masterclass. And so the idea of the masterclass came up. I created this video, right? Got my phone, created the video. And in the video, I talked about this masterclass. And so for those of you who know me, you know I don't have a problem with talking, right? Like I'll speak to a poll if you put it in front of me. But I had to make a message that would attract the right people. And so I did my message. I edited the message. This is something that I rarely do. I mean, I do, but that's not my lane, right? I leave that to experts, but I did it because it needed to be done. I crafted it. I added some music to it. And if you want to get the video to see what that looks like, let me know, and I'll send you the link for that, right? I'll send you the link so you can see the finished product. I'm not going to post it on social. But I'll send you the link if you want me to send it to you. So just shoot me an instant message and I'll send that to you so you can see that product. But I put that together and then I shared it with my accountability partners, right? Because one of the things that I learned is that you might think that what you produce is sweet in your own eyes, but a crooked stick doesn't know it's crooked if it's just looking at itself, right? It's not until a crooked stick meets a straight stick that it knows that it's crooked. What am I saying? I could be sweet in my own eyes. I share this information with my accountability partners. They could be like, yo, this joint is trash, right? This joint is whack. This joint is terrible. It's boo-boo, gaga, nah, trash. But the feedback that I received was very positive, right? And I did get some feedback to make some changes, which I'm going to do for my next video. But overall, the feedback was positive. It was powerful. And so I proceeded to move forward in promoting it. Now, keep in mind, this is something that was promoted the same day. Typically, people don't do that. They give themselves at least 3 to 5 days to promote it. I'm not going to make any excuses as to why I waited until the last minute. It's just what happened. But the beauty of the project was that I was able to attract the people who needed to be on the masterclass tonight. And so I created my, right? One of the things that my coaches encouraged me to do, strategy, right? Structure, system, right? So I created the strategy. The strategy was to create the masterclass, to do the video, to edit the video. All of that was strategy. System was to put it on YouTube, right? Put it on YouTube, create my back end, which was my, using my forms and everything to capture information. All of that back end stuff was structure, right? Was a part of my system, put all that together so that I could do what? All I needed to do was to make sure that I promoted what I was doing, sent people the link, and then they follow the process to get to the masterclass. And it worked. It worked. The process worked. Why? Because I was able to deliver the key for it. And keep in mind, let me check out what I did. I charged a fee, right? I charged a fee, but I set up my system so that those who took advantage was able to use a discount code so they didn't have to pay. See, I put a fee to it because there's value to the information that I was given. But for those who were willing to invest the time to move forward, obviously because they were able to benefit from this information at no financial cost to them. Now, it did cost them something. It cost them their time. It cost them their energy, right? But I was able to deliver and provide that information, right? That was a lesson. So one of the things that I'm going to take away from this experience is, number one, do the same thing. Give myself time to promote it and get this into the hands of my ideal target, which consists of consultants, entrepreneurs, coaches, speakers, authors, right? Well, primarily entrepreneurs who struggle with networking, right? And want to use LinkedIn to increase their visibility, credibility, and profitability. That's my target. Struggle with networking, but they want to increase their visibility, their credibility using LinkedIn, right? So now that I know this, and now that I have my framework, right? This was really a trial run for me. But the beauty of the situation was that the man who registered and went through the entire process, he had some epiphanies, right? He graduated from college in 2018. He wants to go and work in the federal government, but he lacked clarity. He lacked confidence to communicate where he wanted to be, right? So at the end, he was able to articulate exactly where he wanted to be. He was able to articulate exactly what position he wanted, and now as a vehicle to help him to promote that to the people who can help him get to where he wants to go. And that for me is encouraging, right? Because could help one, I can help 10,000. What am I saying? Let me make it personal to you. Number one, there are ideas that you are sitting on right now, all because of your consumption, that's just sitting and rotting on the inside of you when it should be let out, right? You should be letting the ideas, you should be letting. Challenge for most of you, just like the challenge was for me, is that I wanted it to be perfect because I wanted it to go the right way. I wanted it to be a home run, and it doesn't always work that way. It doesn't always work that way. You see, the key is to put it out and keep putting it out, but to do exactly what I'm doing right now, and that's to debrief and to think through what changes do I need to make so I can do it again and do it again and do it again. And it becomes perfected as you keep doing the work. It doesn't get perfected when it's in your head. It doesn't get perfected when you just talk about it. It gets perfected when you keep putting in the work. And for those of you who aspire to be entrepreneurs, right? Most people say, well, I want to own my own business because I want to be my own boss. Understand this. When you own a business, your clients are your bosses. So you might be working a job right now, and your director or your direct supervisor, you might be like, I'm tired of that person. I want my own business because I want to be my own boss. When in actuality, when you own a business, the people who pay you, that's your boss. You might be making decisions on the structure of your business, but the reality is, if you don't adhere to what your clients need, they're not paying you and your business is going out of business. Real talk. You feel me? So this mentality like, yo, I want to make a lot of money. I want to go into business for myself because I want to make all this money. Listen, money is the last thing you get when you start a business. Real talk. Money's the last thing. So when you chase the bag, you're going to keep chasing the bag. Because the bag is going to avoid you because you're running after it. The key is to, and then focus on attracting the bag. That's what I told this young man today, right? What I told this young man is that don't focus on the position that you want, focus on discovering your gift. And when you discover your gift, then you will identify who needs your gift and what your gift can produce. And then you find those opportunities to use your gift, because then the organizations that will hire you and pay you are the ones that lack your gift. Now you might be saying, yo, bro, what does that have to do with LinkedIn? Everything, because LinkedIn is a platform that allows you to promote your personal and professional brand. And people are hiring individuals because they have the ability to get results. If you have the ability to get results, then people will pay you based on the results that you can get. That's why I needed to process. Okay, YB, what you did was good. You did good. Now focus on doing more of it. Because how many people out there are actually living out their God-given purpose? How many people are actually out there attracting the opportunities that they're looking for? Or are they just chasing the bag? Right? So I'm thankful that I executed, because now I get to learn the lessons, right? So one of the things that my coach Kendall wants us to do, those who are being coached by Kendall, shout out to Kendall Ficklin, look him up, okay? Is he focuses on challenges, lessons, and adjustments. Challenges, lessons, and adjustments. So I'm going to be transparent, right? My challenge was I waited to put this out. Right? That was challenge number one. Challenge number two, my editing in my video wasn't 100%, wasn't 120, right? My challenge was, I didn't push it out to enough people. But here was the lesson. The lesson was that I had the ability to create it. The lesson was that I have accountability partners who are willing to be honest with me about the product that I was putting out. The lesson was that there are people who can benefit from the information that I put out, that will be willing to, at the drop of a dime, register for a product or service like this. As a matter of fact, the feedback that I received was the price that I put out, that person would have paid it if they had to. So it helps me identify my market. Adjustments. I'm going to do it again. Right? I'm going to give it away. Which means what? Financially, it's not going to be a cost for the, right? That I'm going to take the information that I got and I'm going to create a guidebook. Shout out to my brother Dewan. I'm going to create a guidebook that I will charge for. Right? Challenges, lessons, adjustments. This is very important. And whether I have one person on here, 0 people on here, 1 million people on here, I'm using this as a mode of being transparent, and I'm getting reps in, right? Why? Because I'm a speaker. Well, let me say this. I'm not a speaker. I'm a consultant who speaks. Shout out to my coach, Kendall Ficklin. Right? I'm a coach who speaks. And so I appreciate you investing time to listen. If you have some comments that you want to post below, feel free to post it. If you have some questions that you want to post below, post them below. If you would like to see the video that I produced, it's on YouTube, but it's on private mode. So if you want the link to check that out so you can give me some feedback on it, I welcome that. Send me a DM, drop a message. If you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, go ahead and connect with me on LinkedIn. All right. If you need some help with LinkedIn, profile makeover, you need me to do it for you, let me know. I got you. We'll talk about what that looks like. If you know somebody who is struggling to communicate their value on social media, tell them to holler at me. If it's a graduate that's not working in the field that they want to get into, tell them to holler at me. Right? See, I've discovered my gift. And because I discovered my gift, I know what value I bring. Because I know the value I bring to the marketplace, I'm promoting myself as such. Do you know the value you bring to the marketplace? Do you know your gift? If the answer is no, we need to talk with individuals who can help you to discover your gift and to be able to communicate the value you bring to the marketplace so you can attract your ideal client, your ideal opportunity. Because believe it or not, people are looking for you. They're looking for you. The problem is they don't know you exist and you haven't communicated your value yet. So the moment you discover your value, the moment you discover your gift, the moment you are able to communicate your value, the moment you're able to network with other people who can help you to promote your value, you'll be able to attract those people that will not only work with you, but they'll pay you the bag that you're worth. I hope that helps. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for helping me to process. All this stuff is to process, right? Is to debrief, to process, to get all this stuff out. Because eventually I'll take this, transcribe it, put it into some paper, you know what I'm saying? And use this for future content. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put that in the chat. We can chop it up for a few more minutes. If not, I got some food waiting for me downstairs. I'm going to spend some quality time with my babies and my lady. And I'm going to get ready for this power call with my brand new client that I helped to make her LinkedIn profile pop. You'll get a chance to see that soon. I'll share that. And we're going to keep doing what it do, baby. YB Connects in the building. Shout out to a couple people. What's up, John Webb? My Dean, what's up, bro? Derek Jones, what's up? Byron, what's up? My frat, Sean Hampton, what's up, bro? Leon Brownlee, what's up, Leon? Corey Griffin, what's up? Cherie, peace and blessings. Thanks for tagging Devin in this. All right, so we about to take it on down to the kitchen. Oh, I got to do a plug, right? So this session right here is sponsored by Excess Energy Drinks. This one right here is Summit Energy Drinks. Well, it's Summit Excess Energy. As I'm fired up, bro. I think I had about 3 of these jokers a day. I'm fired up. All right, fired up big time. So it's happening big time. The best is yet to come. It shall be done. Supernatural growth taking place all over the world because I am worthy. We'll talk soon. Peace.